Good morning, guys. Hope everyone is well. Let's just have a quick look at the commodity markets. Let's just have a look at gold. Gold's had a rally since that silver cross late yesterday afternoon at sort of 5-6 o'clock last night. We're now supported above the weekly pivot. To me, this looks pretty good technically to the upside. You've got the daily trend still up, daily pivot just where the weekly pivot is at the moment. That's obviously moved up. 4-hour 20 is above the 4-hour 50. Everything is technically sound for what I believe is a move higher. So I'm going to be looking for a long trade on this. Haven't decided exactly what level. If you can pull back a little bit to the weekly pivot, see if I can get a closer price into that daily pivot. But I will be looking for a long trade in gold at some stage this morning. Okay, let's have a quick look at Wall Street. Again, since that major silver cross, it's now back above this monthly pivot, which has always been the key resistance, has it not? You know, we've had key resistance up at the sort of 10,300 level. We're now above that now. So officially we can now say we're above the daily 20, above the monthly pivot. In my book, you know, the trend is definitely now on the up. You know, the 4-hour 20 is above the daily 20. That's the first time in a very long time, I think. Yeah, 4-hour 20 crossed here to the daily 20. Pretty much on the 1st of May, so you know, six weeks or so. So we're back up. I would say now 4-hour 20 above the daily 20. I will be looking for longs. I need to wait for the next major silver cross or baby silver cross to the upside in Wall Street. Okay. Right, that's all from me on the commodities and indices side. Let's just have a look at euro dollar, Aussie dollar, and cable, and euro sterling. What about this? What about euro dollar? Let's just zoom out on the hourly chart. We're above the daily 20. Pretty much for the first time since when? Since, just scroll back, since, yeah, way back we're talking. So with that in mind, 4-hour 20 is very close to crossing the daily 20, which is a good sign. Again, confirmation that we are definitely moving back into dollar weakness territory. But we had the major silver cross there, but since then we have no major silver cross here, so I need to really wait for a baby silver cross or something to really identify that it is going to hold above the daily 20. The chances are we will hold, but like anything, you know, we've had a cross quite a long distance away, sort of 300-400 points away, so there's potential that we might see a little bit of retracement. Let's just be patient, wait, and then get back in on the next crossover, because now we have confirmation that we're above the daily 20 and back into an upward trend again. Okay, so I will definitely be looking for a long trade in euro dollar. Let's have a little look at euro sterling. Now, I tried a long yesterday. The trend is still more down on euro sterling than probably any of the currencies. You can see my daily 20 hasn't even really been tested yet. However, this was the long trade I took yesterday. Just yeah, this 83.15 hasn't really done a lot. I probably should have held my nerve and just held it, as I said, with a stop below the 4-hour 20. Again, that hasn't even been tested once. And I'm just wondering whether I should actually look to get back into this again with a stop loss below my daily pivot and 4-hour 20. Again, my stop would have to be below 90. The good news is we've had the golden cross, which is a very good sign. We've had the major silver cross. We've had the 60-minute 20 above the daily pivot. Everything is in order except for the daily 20, which is above. So I might decide to play it long, look to move my stop loss into break even as quickly as possible and ride it up and see whether we can just get in with a break even trade and just hold it for as long as possible. So I will be looking for a long trade in euro sterling. Okay, let's have a quick look at cable and Aussie dollar. Okay, similar to Wall Street, we had huge resistance up here at this 147, 147.50 level. Again, we've now officially found support off the monthly pivot, found support of the daily 20. The daily 20 for the first time is now curling higher. So again, we need to just, all we have to do is wait for the next cross up, because we're definitely now in that uptrend, and we've just got to wait for the next baby silver cross or major silver cross to the upside, and look to play this up, you know, higher than 150, maybe even 155 region. I mean, let's just have a look at this on a daily chart. Yes, we have weekly 20 ahead, etc., etc. There's always going to be a bit of resistance up at that 150 psychologically, but let's just wait for the next major silver cross or baby silver cross, and let's look for long trades. That's all we can do with that. I'm not even going to consider looking for any shorts. It's just all about long trades at the moment in cable. I'm looking to sell dollars all round, especially with Wall Street moving higher and obviously gold moving higher as well. Okay. So what about Aussie dollar? Slightly behind the curve, you could sort of say. We're now just about pipping above the monthly pivot here, and the daily 20 is starting to turn. The 4-hour 20 is above the daily 20, which is here, which is again the confirmation for me that we are back into that daily, daily trend to the upside. We have got a little bit of a double top forming, but I need to just be patient and wait for what? Wait for the next baby silver cross or major silver cross in this currency to look for long trades. So it's very simple. Cable, Aussie dollar, euro dollar, wait for the next baby silver cross or major silver cross to the upside. I want to look to sell dollars on these three currencies. Okay, they're all above the daily 20s, all above their monthly pivots. This is now the time to start looking for these moves. Okay. So that's all for now on the currency side. As I said, I'm looking at euro sterling, looking at those three dollar currencies, and looking at gold as well. So there's a few options this morning. I'll keep you posted, and I'll see you in the live room. Okay, have a good day. Bye for now.